known as Japanese porno.
Also known as Food Wars.
Yes. There's actual plot to that show.
All I saw was tentacle porn.
It's part of it.
Not my thing. Really, really traumatizing. Oh, are we recording that? Are we up?
Friends, nerd stuff, and one mic. We are the Knights of the Kitchen Table.
Jen, it's your turn.
No, it's not, because welcome to the Knights of the Kitchen
No,
Table podcast,
shut up.
The
No,
only nerdy
no, he
show.
did it once. This is your turn.
in which we talk about all the
No,
nerdy things that you
no,
don't care about.
No,
We should
No.
keep that in.
no.
Who are you?
I'm Dan Rathers.
Welcome to your 9 o'clock news.
But in all seriousness,
Jen.
welcome to the Knights of the Kitchen Table podcast. The intro will now be taken over by our lovely, beautiful co-host, Stephen Mark.
I was gonna say, because I look like trash today.
You do not look like. Can you stop? No one can even see you in the
Oh, I
audio
guess
version.
that makes Stephen a raccoon.
No.
That was actually pretty good.
No. I don't get it. I'm good. Go. Jen.
Raccoons eat trash.
Oh, welcome. Hola.
Why? We
I
had
don't
such
know,
a
I
nice
panicked.
intro before.
Panicked. Okay. hold on.
Konnichiwa, ni hao, bonjour.
Try this. One more time. And action.
Omelette du fromage. Welcome to the kit. I want to just say cocked, but welcome to the Knights
Of the kitchen.
of the Kitchen Table.
Did you just blank out on what we
I don't know
are?
the name of us,
You
okay?
just blanked it.
All right.
Welcome to the Knights of your mother's basement.
I'm choking on cock.
What?
Welcome to the Knights of the
You guys
Kitchen
are
Table
awful.
podcast. Where
I
we,
think this is our best cold open ever.
Yeah,
where
right.
we like to talk about nerdy things that no one gives a shit about.
Sure.
I'm Jen, aka Nerdy Potato 017.
Esteban, the nerdy sparrow.
I'm Steven, the Nerd Steve. Original.
007.
007. My bad.
Don't
Do
be
you know
afraid
the
of your
numbers?
numbers.
I'm afraid of my numbers.
And speaking of
And
numbers,
today-
we're going to talk about the insanity that is Nintendo in the past, 2 weeks?
Like 3 days.
3 days?
In the past 3-4 days.
I feel like it's been with the whirlwind with the whole no national Dex thing, and then their announcement of the not so hidden project that is now released, also known as the Switch Lite, and then releasing more stuff for Pokemon Sword and Shield, getting us more sneak previews. It has been a whirlwind. It's not even been that long since E3 ended, and it's just been thing after thing after thing, and it feels like it just doesn't end.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
that's
going
like
to
Nintendo
Nintendo.
every summer too.
I know, but
It's
this is...
Nintendo every summer, after E3, you're like, oh,
there's-
here's a little extra. Here's a little extra. Mind you, we're your favorite brand. Screw Sony. We're your favorite brand now.
It really doesn't stop.
It really doesn't, but
But I'm okay with it.
Wait, did we cover the whole no national Dex controversy?
Yes, we
Oh,
did
yeah,
in the last podcast.
I thought we did. I wasn't 100% sure on that. But with that out of the way, we're going to talk about the new Pokemon that were introduced / released / officiated by Nintendo.
All the information that we got, either in the last video that they released in July 8th, I believe it was. All the information there, and all the information that got put on the Pokemon website as well. So first we're gonna talk about the new Pokemon that got revealed in here. And Jen, are you going to start us off?
You just want me to stop coloring on my paper.
I do want to stop calling her paper.
I'll post a picture of it at the end. So the first one, I have zero clue how to pronounce this. Alcremie?
I think it's like Alcremie,
Creme?
Alcrem. Yeah, it might actually be like
If it was
like
creme,
Alcrem.
it would be CREME with the.
It's like
No, French is weird.
Well,
This
like
is a
Alcreme?
European,
Alcremie, Alcrem,
vibe.
I'd
something
say
like that.
Alcremie, but creamy. But I
Alcremie?
don't know. It's just a weird name for it. It's cute. I like its giant.
We're talking
It's-
about the cake Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a cream Pokemon.
I'd like to know what flavor it is.
buttercream frosting.
May I lick it?
Well, any kind of frosting.
I honestly
or
thought
like
it was going to
icing.
be an evolution to
to Slurpuff.
yeah.
Can I lick it?
Well, technically you can, because it did get like the flavor text of that the chefs used it for its whipped cream, which is, it does bring that thing of like, can you now eat Pokemon,
Well,
or what they
Can
discard?
I now eat?
Are you actually writing this? Why are you writing it now?
honestly, what was? Let's get on
I'm
topic.
done with you today.
So aside from what was announced about Alcremie, with the feature that they really showed, Gigantamaxing, confirmed a suspicion of mine. Dreadnought does not evolve.
Diabetes
Okay,
exists.
we will get to that.
No. We're bringing this up now.
No,
so we're
we
gonna
will
get
get
further
to no.
tangential.
Well, no, because we have like 3 whole different ones. We will get to that like afterwards.
Well, it's related because it does refer
Yeah.
Alcremie and Dreadnought. Wow, I forgot his name like that. I am.
And also Corviknight.
and Corviknight are either
But that's
final
later-
evolutions
But
or
that's later on.
non-evolving Pokemon.
We will
that
talk
you can
about
get.
when we get to that section. You're like jumping the gun, man. We're talking about Alcremie. Alcremie is a fairy type, which you cannot see it just from the actual
Yeah, it's
look
pink.
from it. It's pink. It has like that Slurpuff feel to it, which I really thought that it would be like evolving from
No,
like Slurpuff,
I didn't
or
see
like
that
in
at
the
all.
family of it.
Nope.
For like their like ability, Sweet Veil.
That makes sense.
It's
a cream Pokemon. It's
it
gonna have to
says in on the website that that like its ability, it throws a sweet scent at their opponent and it's easier to run. So I'm guessing maybe it'll do something like attract or like it's easy to flee in battle.
It just reminded me of something. Remember that old movie, The Stuff, about the alien bacterial, like parasitic stuff that people were putting in ice cream that made it addictingly delicious? And it was actually just a parasitic organism taking over its human host.
Why does it sound familiar?
It's a really old movie, like from the 80s, 90s.
See, I'm not thinking of now like a movie like that, but now I'm thinking of freaking Futurama with
Slurm?
with
Slurm
Slurm.
McKenzie?
Yeah.
Alright, well, that doesn't matter.
like that's what brought to my mind like after like
I was thinking Alien
after like
versus
you said
Predator.
that. But yeah, Alcremie just known like it like just like it.
I'm impartial to it. It doesn't offend me, but it doesn't tickle my fancy either. It's there.
Like just to get to like your last comment with the
Gigamaxing.
yeah.
Gigantamaxing.
Yeah, the I can't never say it.
Gigantamaxing.
Gigantamaxing.
So I said it right the very first time.
So
I
yeah,
never saw
it's
that
not going
movie.
to have like a evolution like it seems.
It's either a final or a non-evolving Pokemon.
Yeah,
I'm
so
okay with that.
Which actually, to
stat-wise.
backpedal to the previous episode where I said, oh, it's a lot of work for the developers to code in so many things. This would also explain why. Because now people are like, why can't I get a Gigantamax Dugtrio?
That's why.
Now,
But,
this
yeah.
kind of helps more, like, they couldn't implement these ideas if they had to program all 800 plus Pokemon.
800 plus like a grand now, like it's about to be like a grand.
And
like
shiny
Pokemon.
forms,
Yeah.
Alola forms, all
So
this insanity.
That makes me think, though, when they do integrate it, if they keep the Gigantamax, are certain Pokemon that don't evolve in the earlier gens gonna have a Gigantamax?
Well,
thing?
I think that like just like Z moves that this would be a region like exclusive,
Yeah,
because like in like Alola it was like you
And aside from
like
that,
harmonize.
I
with
feel
the
like they're gonna
Pokemon.
want to reserve that specifically for Pokemon from the Galar
Yeah.
region, because it wouldn't make sense. Like, oh yeah, Dugtrio from Alola can now Gigantamax to a Super Alolan Dugtrio that has dreadlocks and is actually a giant mole that's
I would
ripped.
love that.
That would be interesting.
Very.
All right, so
And
next
disturbing.
Pokemon that revealed, which I think it's
The revealed one that everybody
revealed
got
one
to
that's,
learn about
like,
was
like from the demo that happened at like E3 that a lot of people were like, oh my god, it's so cute.
it's
It
a
is-
Corgi.
It's a Corgi. It is called Jamper, the
Puppy Pokemon.
The puppy Pokemon, which is very fitting.
It is the queen's dog.
It.
Quite.
I forgot about that.
Excellent taste in canines, my might add.
Like actually in the trailer that they revealed, there was like a little logo in the background that, the people like speculate that might be, it's like evolution. It's like a weird dog logo, like in the background, like behind, like.
So it evolves into a dog logo. Got it.
Yeah, it evolves into a logo, but like the shape of it would kind of like resemble like it's like evolution.
I really liked it.
Electric type.
It was very simple.
I didn't expect it to be an electric type.
It could have been a normal type.
It could have been like another like normal type, just like
honestly,
like
electric feels
like
a little
Stoutland.
weird. Yeah, electric felt a little weird. It could have added a secondary type.
So maybe the when it evolves, it might make more sense later on.
Maybe if it gets a good like, it reminds me of the Xenogre from Monster Hunter. No, you didn't play the older Monster Hunter. There's a giant wolf that shoots electricity out of its body.
Okay.
It's a wyvern, but it's a wolf basically, and it's really cool. He's the goodest of boys.
Oh,
And
so the new
him.
like controversy that's going on like around like on Twitter is that in the video it showed like Emperor Juice like tail whip, and everyone's like, oh, you can bring the same animation from like from the Sun and Moon from Eevee. It's the same animation for tail whip. Why can't you just put all the natural decks in?
That is the weakest argument I've ever heard.
And I'm just like, these people are spoiled brats. I am sorry, but what the hell am I reading?
Oh, yeah. Well, aside from being adorable, what are us and what are our thoughts? What were your thoughts, Jen, on Yamper? He's a good boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when he comes for you?
I'm gonna name it after royalty.
So you're gonna call it Jane?
No.
Jane was
No.
royalty.
Jane was royalty, but no.
Okay.
It would be like named after the
Call
kings and queens
call her
of
Elizabeth?
English.
Listen, I don't
English.
think. I think the thoughts on Yamper are pretty condensed. It's cute. It's when we want to see more
Everybody
of it.
likes
Its ability
dog
is
Pokemon.
not the best. I get the ability for it. I get why people like why they gave it to it because it goes fetch. It's actually called ball fetch. It only retrieves like the Pokeball that you've like if you threw a like Ultra Ball to try to catch like something and it failed, the jumper would actually like get it back for you, only if it's not holding an item. But during battle, you can't get that like that ball back from him until like after the battle. So you only technically save one ball.
It's just dumb.
It's a cute like ability, but like it doesn't work with the actual gameplay. Cause like, what you're gonna use it for Master Ball?
It could have.
Master Ball can't
I
fail.
was just gonna.
Well, actually, it
that.
does have like a 1 out of like a.
That was
million.
only in the first generation had a one in thing.
It just kept it like that because imagine Master Ball failing as a child.
Ball, you got ball fetch.
I'm saying though, what they should have done instead of like, they could have been ball fetch, and instead of just been Pokeball, it could have been like retrieves any dropped items. So let's say like a Pokemon uses knockoff, and
Yeah.
it has the electric gem as an. I was like, oh, Yamper's ball fetch ability allowed it to retrieve whatever item it has equipped, which honestly would have been a lot. I feel like thematically correct and fits for the Pokemon theme.
It would have been great for that, but like the fact that it's only one, it can't grab anything like if it has something that it's holding. So right there, it just stuns it for being like competitively like viable. Period.
Yeah, if it doesn't evolve, yeah, then it becomes a garbage.
I think
Pokemon.
it's cute.
It's just cute.
It's cute for what it is.
It's meant to be cute.
Yeah, that's all it was.
The next month that got revealed, I actually really like its design. A lot of people don't.
Roly-poly-oly.
Roly-Coly-Oly. Exactly, Roly-Coly-Oly. He's nice and
You're
sweet
gonna
around.
call it. You're gonna call it.
Roly-Coly-Oly, yes! I freaking love the name. Roly-Coly,
I was
Oh,
just
the
writing
cold
that.
Pokemon.
Yeah. I thought it was an interesting design. I liked it. It was kind of weird. It's within. It reminded me of Geodude, but it doesn't resemble that too much. It's similar, so it's familiar, but it's
similar
not
to
shredding
Geodude
the same.
and also Raggenrola.
Yeah.
That's what it made me think of.
It's like I said, it's familiar waters, but they're not exactly the same. But neither are they too different. And
I think
honestly,
it's
I'm
cute.
excited to see what it evolves into.
And also in the Japanese trailer, it has kind of like its own cave, like how it did in like how
The Rock and Roller Cave.
no in Sun and Moon when you went south to go for your second trial. For your second rent trial, when you have to go to the cave where all the Diglets were in.
Oh yeah, or you could have
It
just
kinda
said
resembles
in
that.
Red and Blue when they had Diglett Cave.
Yeah, that too. I was trying to put two and two together, but it kind of has a cave like that, like all by itself. Its new ability is dope as hell.
Yeah.
Steam engine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It gets a +3 in speed when it gets hit by a water or like a fire type move. You don't want to get hit by like water type move clearly,
No,
but you
but
can
that switch in. Let's say you
to
have
resist
yeah,
like fire.
You say you're leading with a Venusaur, and then you swap out for Roly Coly Oly. Let's say because someone's gonna use Fire Blast, tanks the hit, gets the +3 to its attack,
And then you just
I mean,
freaking
speed.
bodied.
Let's say if
And
it's,
+3 speed is ridiculous. It's like like a tail glow, and it's said that it was gonna be much like speedier than most rock types too. So I'm feeling that there's been a theme in this gen so far, where we're getting a lot more speedier mons.
No. It just makes me think of power creep though. Well, obviously not because National Dex isn't a
Yeah.
thing, but for the older Pokemon that they are introducing, what are they gonna do for them?
Well, cause like
Move wise, like what are they gonna introduce?
I'm pretty sure that probably like a Roly Coly Oly will get maybe one move for itself. Well, like the Steam Engine like is already like one big buff for him.
That's
maybe
probably its
Jamper's gonna get like something better than freaking Ball Fetch.
No, I feel like Gamper's just that's just as far as it goes.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like it's gonna get an
It
evolution.
will evolve. It will evolve. I am having some real like real bets on that.
I'm really betting that Roly Poly Oly is gonna be.
No, it's actually just Roly
Bomb.
Coly, not
That-
Roly Coly.
I know.
I'm
I'm
naming it
gonna call
Roly
it
Coly
Roly
Oly.
Coly.
I know you are.
I love the name.
I
That's
feel like
great.
it's gonna be something awesome. I feel like I'm hoping that they're gonna give it really good like second and third
Yes,
evolutions.
kind of like how
and
they did
then-
with the Rock and Roller.
Yeah, like I
really hope they do
really
something like
think
that.
they do good on that because I love it.
I say don't give it the ground typing. Just either leave it pure rock or rock fire at the end.
What about
Like with the steam engine ability, like can hit like with
Rock Steel?
I was thinking that.
Rock
but-
Steel would be okay. Like depending on how the line is gonna go.
Well,
like,
what if it
like
when
what
it gets
direction
let's
it
say it
goes.
evolves and gets a Steel typing because a coal. If you think Europe coal, it was heavy used to make steel. Steel is what
Yeah.
helped everyone do anything. What is it? It's a Rock Steel type, but it has extremely high special defense, which would negate its double weakness to fire and water, which are mainly special attacks.
Yeah, so like that would be pretty like interesting to see how it goes about. Or maybe go like for the steel typing, go like it closer to the look of Diamond.
Mm.
Said, considering it's a steam engine.
I don't.
Yeah.
coal
I don't
Pokemon?
think it's gonna be rock fire though because what's the point of giving it a thing to help it with water and fire moves
if it's
gonna
be
rock
4x
fire?
weak to water.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Well-
saying. Steel
So-
type.
Yeah.
It'd make it weak to fire, balancing it out a bit, and it still have its regular weaknesses.
It also does get heat proof as ability, which is it's just a stupid ability, especially when you already resist fire, which is stupid. But
Exactly.
all right, so
Next Pokemon, Durade Sandstorm.
Duraludon, right?
It reminds me of
Duraludon.
this dude.
Freaking Groudon.
Yeah. It's like Tyranitar and Aggron had a baby.
Yes.
I can see that. Yeah. I really like the whole design of this mon.
It was pretty simple.
It is the alloy Pokemon. It is like literally like a sheet metal
Mm-hmm.
covered, like that's covering like Tyranitar.
Yeah.
I
I
really
like
like it. I really like it, and plus it's the second Steel Dragon type that we have.
the first.
Yeah, so like we haven't gotten a Steel Dragon, so I'm hoping we get.
That's why I wanted
Oh, no.
Dreadnought to be
We
Dragon
really-
Steel.
We really haven't gotten like another Steel Dragon type
No, we
since
haven't.
that one.
Oh.
Because like we had the first water dragon was Kingdra,
Yeah.
and then it was
Palkia.
Yeah, Palkia. So we haven't really had like a Steel Dragon type. So that's a new like addition to the team, which we haven't seen since Gen 4. Is a remake confirmed? But I'm really excited about this, especially since it's known to be speedier because of his ability, light metal, him being like super light, so like low sweep won't really do
affect
as much.
it badly, yeah.
Although it does have like heavy metal as the other like ability. I don't see the point of that. I do, but I don't.
If
Maybe give it
anything,
something
they'll
better.
probably incorporate a little bit of the Let's Go mechanic, where you can get a smaller, lighter version or a heavier version of the same Pokemon.
I can see that.
Maybe, just a maybe, to bring that in.
Like design wise,
I like its design. Very
the design.
simplistic.
Okay. Good. Nod. Okay.
Not of approval.
Not our approval. They did find out from the Japanese trailer that it does have like a move that's very like similar to Mind Blown from Blacephalon. So Blaze Fallon. No, I think it's called Blacephalon.
Blacephala?
Yeah, but the clown with the fireball that does
Disco
Mind Blown.
face.
Yes.
Mirror B.
Mirror B.
Confetti disco face.
So Mirror B.
It does seem to have that kind of move. I don't think it's confirmed yet, but it does seem from the trailer that you do take half damage, but you do like a butt ton of stuff, like a butt ton of
It tastes
damage.
like birthday cake. It is weird, and I like it.
Yeah, they're eating, all of the
Well, the
lollipops.
lollipops are stopping me from coughing. So.
How many pops are in this bag?
A lot. Destruction
I didn't move.
for curiosity.
300 pops. That's a lot of diabetes.
There's a lot of cards on the floor.
There is. That's my standard deck and some other stuff.
Oh, great job. Great job. Anyways,
Do you want me to just
so
leave it, or do you want me to
those
get it
were
That's fine. I can deal with that later.
so those were the 4 monsters that were revealed
No,
in
it's
the
gonna
trailer.
bother me. Switch seats.
Oh my god. All right, so here we go.
Which one is
We
your
are
favorite?
we are so professional here. We are so professional here in the middle, like on the podcast.
Oh, that's my
Which
expensive parts,
one
too.
of the four?
Oh, nice.
My foils and other stuff.
Which one of the four is your favorite so far?
The professor warned me about these cardboard boxes, and I didn't listen.
That one's your favorite one?
What's up?
Is that one your favorite one?
What?
I said which one of the four Pokemon?
Durade Snowstorm.
Roly Colioly. He's nice and sweet and round.
Oh no, my full art lands.
Duraludon was my favorite, but then I learned more about Roly-Coleoli, and I really like him, and I'm really hoping that I get more for him.
Scratched up the land. And I dented another one. I'm super sad.
He's super sad.
Well, now that's all, like in the other version. That's why we shouldn't go after snacks in the middle of the podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we
going
in my
after
house or in your
snacks?
house?
Well, we're recording, so we try and be professional here.
Burn.
You know that I fail at professionalism.
Yeah, that is 100% true.
Time out strictly to clean.
Yeah. Oh, we're still talking. I can still talk and clean. You just won't see me. And it's not like the audio version can see me anyways.
What if they can?
Then
Dun,
what?
dun,
Which
dun.
craft are they doing?
Wouldn't you like that?
They're doing Metalcraft.
Yeah. But I think we should ask the viewers that are here live with us what their thoughts are.
Who is your favorite? Chat. Peeps.
What are your thoughts overall? Do you like what's being
Called a
shown?
VOD.
It's called a VOD. Yeah, it's called a VOD.
Or
A
VOD?
video pod.
Oh, my Nick Mizzet deck.
I really.
You really hate Nick Mizzet,
I
know.
knew it. Perry likes the corgi.
Oh, the corgi. Yeah.
Because it reminds him of Cheddar from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I still haven't watched that
And
show.
Rip because poor Cheddar passed away.
Oh.
Wait, what?
I saw it on Facebook today.
Oh no. Oh. Oh, now I'm sad.
Well, now you made like Esteban sad.
I am legitimately sad.
I'm sorry, I thought you
Cheddar
knew.
was so cute.
Yeah, he passed away. Where's she? I'm not sure what its name, what its gender was.
No one's sure about Cheddar's gender. Gender is transcended for Cheddar.
Wait,
Cheddar transcended gender is what I was trying to say. I'm sad.
Gender.
I'm like, that was a mouthful.
Gender's just a box. You
like,
put your
gender
mind and body in.
should transcended.
No, but yeah, I really like the Steel Dragon. Definitely needed another Steel Dragon.
I just really like the typing. I just really like the whole like concept of the fact that they actually show him like versus the whatchamacallit, Tyranitar.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh well, you're going up against
You're
Pseudo.
Yeah.
You're going ham right now, so why not? Okay, so the characters that got revealed, super sketchy characters so far for me at least.
I don't know who any of these people are. They just said names.
We have we got revealed
Chairman.
for the Sherman Rose, which apparently according to the website,
Oh my God, this card's still fine.
he like endorsed Leon,
$80.
and now it's worth 28.
Don't you dare! I will bitch slap you into another dimension.
So
Are
how
you good?
do you know endorsed his first gym, Leon's first gym child?
It said it in the thing.
It said in the website.
Yeah, they do like little website blurbs / Twitter blurbs about the characters. Like when they announced the 3 starters, officially they did a little blurb for all of them.
Yeah, and like they and like in the website they actually show for me Rose, I feel like he's actually the evil team.
He
like
looked like a bad guy to
the
me.
whole concept of this whole region really gets me like, it's kind of like the back deal like sports festival kind of like, it's kind of like having to deal with like the mafia or like some really like
So
like shady
rigged
stuff.
games.
Yeah, like they're trying to like rig it so Leon stays on top, and like it just
Well,
looks
look at him.
sketchy.
Don't you want Leon on top?
No, I want him to just die. He's
Oh, so you want him to be a power bottom?
yes, I want him to be a power bottom.
He wants him to take it, and he wants him to like it.
And his like assistant is Oleana. Now she looks really sketchy.
If anything, I feel like she's the actual villain.
I don't even know what she looks like because I can't remember.
Because
her
think
or
about it.
him.
Who normally
It's that-
has... Yes,
it
it's
was
a
that,
person...
like, very like calm and like serious face.
Listen, I'm going to bring it back to my question at the beginning of our outtake. Who watches the watcher? In the sense, like, if yes, the guy in charge makes all the decisions, but who helps him make those decisions? Who schedules his appointments? Who makes sure he hears certain things? The assistant.
Her.
Oh, she reminds me of a vampire.
Yeah, she can step on me.
Oh my god. No, but yeah, she just seems super sketchy, and that whole thing just really sketches me out. Like, these are probably the evil team, though, the air quotes evil team, because we're gonna get like into later on. It just seems like
Too convenient for
very
all things.
fixed games per se. So it's just weird looking. I don't know. I just don't trust Rose and her
I
at
don't
all.
trust either of them. They don't look like to be good people. But then they would really, you know, surprise you by ending up being the good people. Okay, so the next person.
Listen, they can't be all evil
Wait,
because if you
wait,
consider...
Wait. So the version exclusives, because it comes with this. The version exclusives, which is like for me, like Pokemon's taking a step forward, and instead of giving us just the Pokemon like exclusives, we're actually getting gym like exclusives.
Honestly, I feel like that is unnecessary.
No, I find that interesting because
It's different.
they've never done that before. So like
Oh,
instead
yeah,
of
no.
like your adventure like will always be the same, my adventure will always be the same, but if you get shield and I get sword, we have 2 different gyms to overcome.
Oh yeah, no, I like that, but I feel like it doesn't add anything to the already, hey, you get different Pokemon, so it forces you to socialize with people aspect. And considering it's a child's game, like it feels like it's more for adults at that point. And I'm like,
Well, like
Well,
here
they're catering to adults now.
yeah.
Even though it's a child's
like this
game.
one's more for like advanced players.
Even though it's
That's
a
true.
child's
That's fair.
game,
Who sang
we're all
Cater to You?
adults.
Let's Go was the one that was like meant for
What?
kids.
who sang the song "Cater to You"? Was it
I have no idea.
Child, Destiny's Child?
Don't know.
God damn, what was the name?
I don't remember either.
Oh, they're not that group who sang "Cater to You."
But the
But now they're aiming towards
version
their older
exclusive for Sword is Gym Leader B.
people. And I'm gonna get her because we're getting Sword, and I'm so excited because I love her and she's gorgeous.
Well,
and
since
I
I'm getting the
just wanna
Switch
punch her.
Lite, I'm getting
I want her to punch me.
because now I can
not
trade
me
with
punch her.
myself.
I would let her punch me.
You
What
would let
about
her punch you.
She can kick my ass any day.
That's just
As
that's
long as
just,
somebody videotapes it so I can watch it at all.
She's a child, you pervert.
I don't care. I can pass for 12 sometimes.
But are you?
Does it matter?
Yes. Because the latter makes you a pervert.
I
Says the person who said Oleana could step on you.
Yeah,
don't
but she's
know
an
her-
adult.
You don't know her age.
She's an adult because she's an assistant to a regional champion.
Look,
Well,
I can
we
be in
don't
love
know-
with inanimate
well,
people.
well, to be fair, we don't know like the
Would you
actual.
trust a child with making your appointments?
Well, we don't know like the age of B either.
Would you trust a child with your appointments? Would you trust Patch to make your appointments?
But
Yeah, why not?
You are insane and you know it.
but
You
we-
just died on a hill.
But we don't know
By
the
yourself.
age of like Oleana though. Or like of B.
Ole ole ona.
Or,
Sorry, that stupid song.
We don't know any of their ages, and
Not
people
yet.
are literally lusting after every single female gym leader at this point.
This is true.
Which I say they did great at styling all of their gym leaders.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no.
And actually they did show a clip of the water gym, and the water gym looks insane already.
Yes.
Like with the waterfall like literally right in the middle, it just looks insane. It did show in the Japanese trailer that B has a him on top. Also, her getup does resemble a pig knight or like a Ted pig. So me and also Perry are hoping that she does have like a pig knight or like or like a Ted pig. I don't want her to have a score bunny, because then like it would confirm that score bunny would be like a fighting type. Which I wouldn't really care.
I
I love
wouldn't
Yeah,
mind.
you also
care.
gotta remember when they did the remakes for the original Pokemon. Well, not the remakes. Johto. The Elite Four. What was the fucking? The Rock dude. His Onix turned into Steelix, to Steel type, and he's about Rock and fighting. Which he's really just a fighting gym leader, but he still had Rock and Steel types.
wow, you're I'm so thrown off now.
Yeah.
What?
I don't remember
I was
now.
coloring.
Suck it, nerd. So I only had 3 casualties in the whole mess. Non-important lands. Actually, 4 casualties, but I can't.
I'll
find
take the
it.
9 important lands.
Yeah, you can have them. I don't care about them anymore.
Dope. Free lands. But no, I don't remember who it was.
Brock Lesnar.
Stone Cold Steve Austin? I don't know. But
Chuck Norris.
And those
are just hopefully-
lands. I don't care about
Scorpion does not turn into a fighting type to go back into like the whole like discussion.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it. I don't want it, but I wouldn't mind it. Next gym leader is Alistair, the ghost type. That's gonna be only in Shield, which should be these should be the 3rd gym leader, like the 3rd, right?
Third-ish.
3rd-ish.
Yeah.
I love Alistair's whole design. It looks like Shy Guy.
So cool. I love it.
He looks like Shy Guy. It's super cool. Even though it's a ghost type, which to me it's one of the harder ones. Bless you.
Bless you.
Which is like early on, like in the game, like unless you have a like normal type, it does become a little bit harder.
Yeah.
But it shows that he does have a Mimikyu, which is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting on how overpowered it's going to be during that time.
Extremely.
Because just that one freaking Pokemon with
Play rough.
no, what's the ability again?
Oh, disguise.
Thank you, Disguise. I was thinking Ragdoll for some reason. I don't know why.
Ragdoll.
Yeah, I'm like, why is that like
It
the
looks like a
ability?
ragdoll.
Thank you.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Exactly. So that's gonna be interesting to go up against, especially if it's gonna get a Dynamax version of it,
Nah, it's fine. You
'Cause
can look at your husband in the eyes.
because it's
Alright, enough. I'm jealous.
because it's a it's part of the gym leader, so it might be their main mon, and means that the Mimikyu might have a Dynamax form. Not a Gigantamax, just like the regular like Dynamax form.
I'm kind of hoping for it too.
Imagine if they did have a Gigantamax form and it's just an actual giant Pikachu like float doll or something.
Yes.
That would be dope as hell. That would be stupid, but it would be dope as hell.
It's the Thanksgiving Day parade Pikachu balloon that they fly in New York.
Yeah.
Also for the version exclusive, it's been confirmed that for the pseudos, in Sword we're getting Dano and also Jangmo, and for Shield you're getting Larvitar and Gumi.
Which I'm so sad because I love
And I wanted Gumi.
So I'm getting both, so it doesn't matter. I'll trade you whatever you want.
True, but like for like the version exclusives, like for people who are only getting one,
So like, which
the
one?
Swords ones are kind of whack. Like I like Dano, but
I like Dano.
I prefer Gumi.
Was Hydreigon? What was he? Was he meta?
Let's see meta one.
Like, was he meta ever? Like, was he a top?
Like he's a pseudo.
Yeah, I know he's a pseudo, but is he like in the
Yeah.
meta?
Yeah.
Like a meta pseudo.
Yeah.
What was the name of the fucking Jangmo?
Kamalo.
Yeah, Kamo.
Was he meta?
Once he got the Z move, he went from UU to OU.
And what about Tyranitar and
OU and Gumi is UU normally, like low, like mid to
Gudra,
low.
There we go. Gudra.
Yeah, like mid to low tier for Gudra.
I'll say because if one's more a higher tier than the other, then it'll be also a little messed up.
But that also kind of makes me question: Are we gonna get like Dragon Knights, like Salamence, like freaking Metagross?
Probably not.
All those pseudos are still in the air now, so we don't know yet.
Probably not. All I'm happy is I want to get Tyranitar. I remember loving Larvitar's design when I first saw it.
See, I never actually got to use it me growing up, because I never knew like where to get it. So and plus it was all like in the post game, so it wasn't even really worth it.
Oh no, I leveled up Larvitar into Pupitar into Tyranitar like a dick.
So the new mechanic in this game, very quite interesting, because I had mixed feelings, but I understand why they did it, because we needed like a new thing for it. It is called Gigantamaxing.
I keep getting it mixed up between Dynamax and I feel like
it's technically
they're running out of stuff, so now they're just making things bigger for the sake of making them bigger. I mean, at least they're not just making them bigger; they're giving them a different look.
Oh yeah, no, they're also. Let's say like
it's like a mixture between a Mega and a Z move.
I said though, that's why again, remember how I had the whole National Dex? It's gonna be a struggle to reprogram all this stuff. This kind of like sets a nail in that coffin.
They had a plan.
Because if you imagine, like, oh, well, why can't Skarmory get a Gigantamax form? Why can't this
you have Corviknight.
Exactly. Now they're going to be like, oh, well, why can't these Pokemon? And now it's fan demand. And now, let's say one fan gets lucky and guesses, oh, we're going to have Gigantamax starters. Now that surprise is gone.
Yeah.
And then, again, now back to the programming. Like I said, Z moves, alternate forms, shinies, and freaking I can't remember, Mega forms. Then you have Groudon and Kyogre with their primal forms, and then Rayquaza that has its Mega form, which is used via move, so it doesn't even need to have a hold item. This literally puts in so many logistical issues into what they could do, which kind of sets the nail on this is why they can do National Dex. I'm still hoping they can like patch it in, like, all right, we're gonna patch in these Pokemon from Hoenn, Johto, Kanto, like just like 3 or 4 from each gen. Like, all right, DLC update free. You can now have Salamence and all these other meta Pokemon.
Yeah,
basically a meta update.
I think what would be cool is they hold like kind of like how when everyone does like a straw poll, they do something like that, like a poll, and people have to vote for their favorite like
Actually,
three
they did
or
that.
four
No.
Pokemon out of the
They
gens.
did that. They did like a poll where they actually like every person like gets one vote of like what one like they want or like it's their favorite, and there was I think 3 or 4 Pokemon that had 0 votes.
Wow.
Like 0 votes, and it was like
Bro.
even I think even like Cascoon got like 2 votes.
How?
Like the like they actually did like a vote like that, and like it showed that not every Pokemon is like all the same, but everyone wants like the natural dex. So it's kind of like
It's like
you
saying
want something, but you
don't really
care
want
for
it.
it.
Yeah, it's just something you're used to. And again, I understand people. I had it in Gen 1, well, Gen 2, well, Gen 3.
Yeah.
You know, I had it in the past gens. Why can't I have it now? And again, it's a logistical issue. Like, if you want Pokemon games to come out consistently, they're gonna have to make some sacrifices. Like, but if you want your national decks, you're gonna have to wait a lot longer. And financially speaking, for Nintendo, Pokemon, Mario, and Zelda are like their top selling franchises.
Mm-hmm.
They could make Pokemon the puzzle game, which they already
Which they have.
Pokemon Picross. How many people downloaded it were playing that? God knows, because they don't release those numbers. And like, oh, Mario, the Mario app game, the Dr. Mario app game that they released.
Yeah.
It hit like 1 million downloads within a couple hours, I think, or something.
Yeah.
It hit 1 million downloads pretty quickly. Super Mario Run, the phone game.
Yeah.
How many people downloaded that? That was also Pokemon Go.
I did download that and I played
They
for like
have
2 minutes.
Yoshi's Craft World, like.
Though Yoshi stands on his own 2 legs, though. You don't need no Mario.
like-
He's a strong, independent dinosaur who don't need no Mario.
No matter what, you're gonna
actually.
go out and you're gonna buy the
Gender
game.
fluidity.
You're just used to getting your way, so you're gonna throw a fit because you can't have your favorite starter.
All right,
As
I
your
think that
main
is going like
Pokemon.
into
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
it's
rant
going-
about.
it's
I
going.
This
just
go-
don't
this is going to a rant.
understand
So to go-
people.
So like to go back to the Gigantamaxing,
Gigantic.
only a certain amount of Pokemon will be able to like to do this like to confirm on the Pokemon website as well as they're gonna get their own like pretty much their G-Max move, air quotes. It's kind of like a Z move, but only happens when you're in that form. So it's kind of like you are still Mega form, but able to do it like a Z move,
Yeah, which
pretty much.
I gotta see it in order to know if I like it or not. That's my thing.
So far, the only 2 Pokemon that were revealed to have it was the Dreadnought, Alcream, and the Corviknight. Also, the only way to actually get these mons are through the max raids, and only specific mons from the max raids will be able to
Have
get
the
that
chance to be
Have the-
Gigantamaxed.
Which I like that idea
or have like
too.
I'm pretty sure that they mentioned, or have like a certain move that will let them be.
They're
something
sprinkling
weird.
a little more RNG so people have something to hunt other than shiny hunting.
So they're trying to make it completely different, which the whole concept of being different, they're actually doing something different with this region as well, which I'm excited about because it changes kind of how we play, not really how we play the game, but like how we get to the end game, where to become like the champion, they kind of confirmed that there's not going to be a
traditional Elite Four?
like Elite Four, which I'm absolutely okay. It feels like this is more of a you're going to like a soccer tournament. You got
It looks like a
2
soccer
playoffs.
tournament.
Now you have to win like playoffs to like be the reigning champion.
The way they're showing it too.
It's
like,
more sports like,
Yeah.
and I'm
Like
100%
everybody's
into this.
outfits, everybody's the arenas, everything. It made me think of soccer.
And I forgot about that. Actually, no, like that was actually gonna come into this like part of it. So the Pokemon League actually is actually being held every like chance like for you to like battle the like the champion like happens like every year.
Mm-hmm.
kind of like a major tournament that happens for sports. But for you able to have a chance to face like the champions after the 8 like badges, you actually have to go through a tournament. So that kind of reminded me because
like each badge you win is like a qualifier. Like okay, you have
Yeah.
you met the qualifications to join the tournament.
it's like
Like the Mythic Pro League, how you have to play a certain amount, reach a certain rank.
It's kind of like the first like 90% like of the gameplay is like normal like Pokemon. The very end is the only thing like, oh, you have to do like a tournament arc, which
or is it gonna be
I'm
a
okay with
tournament arc, or is it gonna be a tournament arc?
I like it though because it's kind of like it. I know it's the way I'm gonna say it kind of sounds weird, but like when you watch Pokemon, like the anime, he's got to get to a certain point in his training and a certain badge in order for you to even go. And I know it's like the same thing in every game, but like I feel like this is more genuine to the anime.
yeah, because like they didn't have like Elite Four kind of like in the anime much.
No, like
It
in
was-
Origins, they kind of just skimmed past.
No, but like Origins was not really meta kind of. Sorry, not Origins. The Generations wasn't really like real.
No, it was Pokemon Origins. It was a 4-part series.
What's-
I rewatched like several times. I saw it when it was released day one on Hulu because they had the next day they had the streaming rights to do it.
Oh
the
yeah,
day of.
yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, but that's not like canon, pretty much. But
But he did fight the Elite Four in it though.
yeah. But like for like for Ash, like he still takes on like the badges and everything, but he normally goes to like
The Cup.
yeah the cup. So like he does like a tournament arc pretty much. But this kind of reminds me of like earlier this year I actually played a fan-made game called Solar Light and Lunar Dark, which was a fan-made game like for Pokemon where they made the like their own monster and everything.
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag could be sponsored.
No. They
I know.
No.
It's a fan game. They
But,
can't sponsor anything.
but like in that game they actually did like the like all 8 badges.
Yeah.
And then in the very end you did like like a tournament arc at the very end where like you had to face them and then like take on to like Elite Four and the champion. So it kind of reminded me of that, which was really really cool for me. So there's still like 8 badges.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry, like 8 gym badges. You have to compete against like the rivals in the gyms and collect badges, but you also have to get endorsed, which I think that's the new
It's like
key
sponsored.
word.
I think
Yeah.
it's just part of the story. This is the new thing in the game.
But they also like freaking mentioned that you get like endorsed in the very beginning by Leon. Well, you and Hop get like endorsed. Like,
Ah yes, Lord Hoppington.
So like it's only certain people can like endorse you.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
I would assume any gym leader or champion.
yeah, probably. So like it's kind of like getting like a badge and be like, oh, here's my endorsement. Like I believe in you. You can do this. Here's my sponsorship in the back of
I
your
hope
cape.
you can like pick who endorses you, and that's what changes
That'd be
it.
interesting.
So it's more of like a choose your own path type of thing.
Choose your own adventure books. Who
So
remembers
like you're
those?
choosing your sponsor.
I do. Those were awesome.
So
I had a
you'll have
Transformers one.
a
Actually,
choice with it.
that even though this is gonna be a huge stretch, if you're able to get like endorsed by certain people, you can take certain gyms at certain times.
Mm-hmm.
Or do certain challenges.
Because it seems
But,
like
like,
it's more
if
of
you
an
know,
open area.
Like from like Origins, like when it first goes against Brock, like oh, like how many of the badge you have? None. Okay, I'll take you on with only these.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if they have like different
Different
mons,
endorsements level will change the challenge of the game. So veteran players who are obviously
would be interesting.
yeah, that would be good.
Which would be another, again, huge reach, huge stretch, but that'll be
'Cause
interesting
most
though.
people are gonna pick the gym that has the element or typing that they personally like, or it's just the leader that they enjoy. Like, I don't really do fighting, but I would pick B because I love her already. But like and then they would kind of cater their team towards that typing
Maybe. See, that'll be like interesting though too. Like, it all depends on. I don't know. I'm really interested on how they change it, but like also another thing that I'm really I like what they like said on the website is that when you go to do your gym like your gym like battles, like you actually get like a specific like uniform that you're able to choose a combination of any 3 numbers on your uniform. So like you might be able to pick any 3 numbers that you want on your uniform when you actually go and have a battle. Since like now like the whole like the battles are like televised pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's kind of would give you like your name out there in the game.
And you have to like raise your popularity.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
get noticed.
Yeah, so it's kind of like you need to get known to be able to do certain things, which we
like. I feel like they're going more along with an anime take on it than a game take on it.
Yeah, because it makes more sense.
Which I like.
It adds a little more cohesiveness and a linear function to it.
Because what always irked me was that the game and the anime were never completely cohesive. Like, what happens in Sun and Moon is super different than what happens just in the game.
Oh yeah, no, massively different.
I thought what happened in the Sun and Moon anime was really cute to put in the game as even just a little extra something. But I feel like this, hopefully they're actually going along with the anime. Because I've always hoped they would.
Like, adding a little bit of cohesion will do a lot, because now the kids who are watching the anime, like, I could do the same thing in the game, which we
never really like got to do either.
That was Pokemon. That's why Pokemon Yellow was made, so you can do that.
So the pre-orders, like for this, so there's some things that you can get.
Oh, yeah, I didn't read up on the pre-order stuff. I was completely my bad.
No, like that came up to me
because I'm gonna pre-order
by accident. So like I saw, I'm like, oh, it's like, oh, like this is neat. So when you pre-order, it is a very limited time apparently, or like how many are left or whatever. You get the keychain plush of the starters, which would be really cute.
Of all 3, or do you have to pick one of 3?
I think it's one of 3.
Good thing I'm getting 2 pre-orders.
So I don't know exactly how
I can't really work like Smack Jam.
The double pack will. So this time that it's kind of like I did not like how I did not like the whole thing of Mew being in the Pokeball for for Let's Go, but I still got it for the Pokeball because I actually still really like that little Pokeball thing.
It's cute.
So for the double
never
pack,
got the Let's Go Pokeball.
You're able to actually get a when you pre-order that, you get a Dynamax crystal. So it's kind of like you get to take on the raids for the opposite like pseudo that you weren't able to get in yours earlier on.
Oh, that's cool.
So in Sword, I'll be able to get a Larvitar early, and in Shield you'll be able to get Jangmo.
Oh, Jangmo.
So it's kind of like, but you have to get the double pack for it though, which is iffy.
Most people already get both anyways.
Yeah.
That's just for the people like me and you normally grab both so I can play one and you can play one, but because on the Switch we can play the same game on a different area.
Well,
that's a different account.
But that's what we get.
Which is a good transition.
Switch Lite.
Yeah, because the Switch Lite, they're the first special edition Switch Lite, and the first overall really is gonna be a Pokemon version where it's like a grayish white.
Yeah.
With the 2 legendaries on the back.
Which looks.
And it comes with the game, I think, preloaded.
I think so. It's kind of like how they did with the Legend of Zelda one.
Yeah. So, like, if anything, you could probably... I don't know how many people are going to have the money. I even can't do this. But, like, pre-order the game separately to get all 3 keychains. So get the double pack, 1 and 2, and then get themselves a special edition Switch Lite that comes out in November.
Yeah, but
that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Let's do some quick
also, the downloadable version, for the games, you'll get 12 quick balls. That's pretty much it.
That's not a big deal.
I'm like, okay, sure.
Like, I know my friend Mike will probably get the
quick balls.
downloadable version because he just likes playing the game as soon as it's out. And he's not even going to care about the 12 quick balls.
Yeah, because, like, they go
by quick?
Yeah. Go by quick, but if you fail it, you get Jamper like, oh, go fetch my ball.
That actually would help. If you can get Yamper early. Excuse me.
Quick. I know exactly why you did that. So quick talk about the new Nintendo Switch Lite.
I think we should save that for our second portion.
I don't know if we're gonna have enough.
It's not gonna be like a lot like information on it.
Oh, we can do a quick break, 30-minute run. Cause I gotta pee.
He has to pee.
We'll talk about it later then. All right. So
how about
this,
well, I mean, that's probably all that's gonna come out for it, right?
Yeah, we can go. We'll blitz through it, and then we can have a viewer special, where viewers can ask us questions about Steven's personal life.
That I won't answer.
Like he wipes from top to bottom or bottom to top.
Left to right.
Interesting. 2-ply or 1-ply?
5-ply.
Ooh.
That's just soft as hell.
Alright, but in all seriousness, the Switch Lite. Who is it targeted for? Who wants it? Who needs
children,
it?
100% children.
And that or people on a budget. Because...
families.
I saw some things, and some people are like, well, what is the Switch Lite? Before we even get off onto what it is. The Switch Lite is a condensed, smaller version of the Switch. It's marginally smaller, both by weight and size. The screen is a 5.5, I believe. Total.
It is a small screen, right?
It's a smaller screen.
Okay, it is similar.
It doesn't reach the 1080p, so I think it's a 720p screen.
Which is fine.
Which is perfectly fine. You can only play handheld games. If you want to play with other people, you still need other Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
It would have been nice if they would have added at least instead of having multiple copies of the game, you could do the 1 copy a game per Switch Lite.
Yeah. Because
honestly, I think that would have been better. Like, you have Mario Party, you can NFC that and play with 3 other people on the Switch Lite. But that's a different tangent. I could have gone with this for an hour. I can make an hour out of anything.
See, I couldn't. I didn't find that.
You didn't even think about that. See, but yeah. And all they did was take out the IR camera, HD rumble, and like a few other things just to shave itself down.
And they conjoined it into one.
Yeah, so the Joy-Cons are no longer separate. They're one. It's a one whole brick. It's lighter by I think a few grams. I think it's lighter than the PS Vita, which was at 279 grams. I think the DS.
He went ham
the Switch
on
Lite.
this research.
Again, I also have people on Twitter that I follow who also did all the research and I'm good at memorizing things. Like Gaijin Hunter or Avenko, however you want to him on Twitter.
Yeah.
He did that. He's like, hey, the PS Vita is 279 grams. The Switch Lite is like 10 grams lighter than that.
Wow. Yeah. So it's like super light.
It's very small and light. And apparently a little bit more durable because it is one solid piece, so it can take hits a lot better. With that being said of what the Switch Lite is, it's just a condensed version of the Switch. And with some things taken out. That's pretty much the hard facts about it.
Yeah.
But as for what we think about it, again, it's for children. It's for little kids.
It's like, to me, if I did not have like a Switch, I would get it just because it's pretty much it would replace my DS.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It would level up like my DS into into the Switch, pretty much.
Oh yeah, there's no dock mode for the Switch Lite. It's pure handheld.
It cannot like attach like to TV at all.
Yeah.
Which is fine for me because I didn't really care, but it's used like mostly for travel wise, kind of like on the go.
Yeah,
gaming.
honestly, it's either for children because again, $200 to $300, which Joy-Cons that have to be replaced if they get broken separately, which are like $70. And then let's say you have a Pro Controller, like again, the expense for the big Switch can add up really quickly if you are around children.
Yeah.
But like a small Switch Lite, let's say it's a little bit more durable, a little more. Again, it's a solid piece of plastic, so it's going to be a little more durable, and maybe a little bit more water resistant. It's a good value for children. But as well, the way I'm seeing it, because it's coming in November, how many college kids are going to be coming home for the holidays?
That the parents can keep the Switch at the house for their younger siblings, but then send them off to college
with the
Switch Lite.
And they are always, again, you were in Johnson, Wales. Yeah, it's down the street from anywhere in Providence.
Yeah, but like had to take the bus, like their bus. So
I'm saying though, like
it's better just to have like a small.
I'm saying though, when you even though, like when you are on a campus going from A to B, you gotta take a bus or an Uber or something.
Yeah.
That Switch Lite is perfect, because again, $200 to $300. That's a monetary value.
Even
right
like
there.
the price list, I think that like the big like difference in the price wise would be because of the dock and
no HD rumble IR camera. And
like the fact that that Joy-Cons actually like detach, so like it makes it into a home console.
Yeah.
So it makes it more. Can't think of a word for it, but it makes it better for the home itself.
Yeah.
Cannot think of the word for it.
Because
it accommodates home play better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Opposed to Switch Lite.
It's a mobile. It's not mobile console. It is a handheld.
Yeah. But I have a thought about that. If they are gonna push the Switch Lite to be like, okay, this is gonna be your on-the-go version. They have cloud saves, but are they gonna allow to have account saves?
True.
I'd say
or at least cross saving. Like, all right, I save this game. I log into my account on my Switch Lite while I'm at home, and I can continue my game from there.
Which they should be able to do that, but I don't know how Nintendo is with that part of their.
I'm saying though, like
progress.
it would feel good if they were able to pull that off, because now instead of having to buy 2 versions of one game to play the story 2 times, like let's say you're playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, like I am. Well, was, because it's a long game. It's a JRPG. I'm up 30 hours in and I'm just started the game, literally.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a lot of grinding. I don't want to have to start that game again. If I have to start that game again, I'm not playing it again. And like main reason I've stayed away from Skyrim on my original Xbox, I was way high leveled in it. I had to do a quick transfer, lost all the progress, and never went back to the game because like I'm not doing all that again.
And if you're able to move like your like account like over from from one Switch to another, would you be able to go back into that account, go back to your previous like downloads and re-download those games?
That's what I'm saying though. Like if they can tie accounts, if they at least implement cloud saves,
because not everybody buys like the hard copy.
Yeah, I'm saying though, like if they have the cloud save thing where you all right, we can confirm this is your account using this game.
Yeah.
All right, let's say all right, $5 and you can download the game again for $5. At least like because it is a slippery slope.
No,
like,
but like at least like the $5 for just the cloud.
Yeah,
stuff.
no. All I'm saying though, like, I'm saying because let's say I'm using your Switch Lite and I'm like, oh yeah, I have this game, and because anyone who has the accounts on there can access those games.
Yeah.
It could be a security issue. Well, a piracy issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One person download the game to everybody they know. But again, that's Nintendo logistics that they'll figure out. But all I honestly want is for like they already have the cloud save. Just do the cross save. Just push it that one extra peg more. I guarantee you, people will definitely buy the Switch Lite.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like I would bring my Switch to work, but I'm afraid it'll get broken, stolen, or something's gonna happen overall. If I have the Switch Lite, something that's smaller, I could put it in my in somewhere safer because it's
like
small.
didn't he have it like?
Oh yeah, my 3DS, the first one I had was stolen out of my car because I couldn't bring it into the actual building because I work in a warehouse and I work with ex-cons, and no offense, but other people who aren't ex-cons are just as dirty. And I was pissed off that day. Like it was like $1,000 worth of games and the 3DS and accessories.
Oh, that's BS.
Oh yeah, no, I was. To this day, I'm still mad. Side note.
Clearly.
But the Switch Lite, okay, $200 cross/cloud save. Let's say it gets it gets stolen. If I just have to download, like, just don't have to worry about progress or anything. I just have to rebuy the game cartridge, which a used cartridge, GameStop, $30, $40, depending on the game. It's a Nintendo, so it'll be a while before that price goes down. I could just or I could just get the downloadable copies, and then I don't have to ever worry about that.
it all depends on how they're going to like implement that part. But like for the hardware like itself, like the actual
for what they shaved down and condensed,
for what they did, it's a cute way of adding to the Switch.
Yeah.
Because because like normally for like for the PS4 we get like the regular PS4, then the PS4 Lite, or like that's for Slim or something that.
It's usually the
What's
Slim.
that? What I'm seeing though in the trend of
not
Nintendo,
Lite, Slim. Sorry.
I would hope they make a beefier 3DS. I mean 3DS. Wow, I'm still stuck in those days, man. I had some good times.
Like
a beefier Switch, one that's more for home console.
I hope they
'Cause
wait to do that though.
I'm saying the
because
last-
like
so
a year or
many-
Let's say they
So
give
because-
not even a year and a half, 2 years, because hardware needs to upgrade too.
Yeah.
Because remember, they had the GameCube technology way ahead, but they were just waiting for it to be affordable for everyone.
Yeah.
If they can make a beefier Switch with cross save,
Where it's meant to be just a home console, not a trial one. Great.
I can guarantee you people will have a Switch Lite, a regular Switch, and the Switch XL. Let's call it that.
And for what like the Switch is now, it's just you really don't need to reinvent what it's already such a great thing right now.
Yeah.
So probably like in 4 or 5 years, we'll get like a new real console again. But like Switch itself has just been such it
did something different the right way.
Like it was a phenomenon that have not been done before. That people have tried to do before, but
it did different correctly.
it did different the right way.
Because remember how
And the
Xbox
first
One
time.
was supposed to be, it's going to be online only, and you can't buy physical games anymore, and how quickly the whole entirety community of anyone who uses that type of technology was like, no.
Yeah, because it was
stupid.
It was stupid.
You always have to be online too, and then they had to backpedal so hard on everything.
Yeah, because like, what if you can afford Wi-Fi, or what if you don't have Wi-Fi? You can't.
Or what if you have spotty Wi-Fi? You live in an area where Wi-Fi is limited, where you're limited to how much data you can use, because some countries do limit the amount of internet you can have running through your home.
And like, where like you can only play at home, and that's it. Like just landlines, and that's it. Like no Wi-Fi, no nothing. You can't use your like Xbox One now.
Exactly. Well, it's always got to be plugged into the internet, but you know what I mean. But so what I want Nintendo to do, with what the Switch Lite has introduced to us, would
That's
be
a big yawn.
basically a cross save / cross play that works for its own system. Like, okay, you're playing Pokemon on this, you're playing on your account, right? You can't be playing Pokemon with the same account on 2 other games and be trading to yourself. But it'd be like, all right, you can save your game, and just transfer that save over via Wi-Fi or internet or NFC.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like remember how the 3DS to transfer your games, it was just a quick little Wi-Fi. It's like we're transferring all your data over.
Yeah.
That's what I did when I had to when I upgraded my 3DS, which one was stolen. I went to GameStop. I bought it. Took it home, downloaded it, went back, and then I traded my old one in, and I bought it for the discount. So it was an unused. Again, I got away with it because I know people who work at GameStop.
Yeah.
So they're like,
Well,
"Oh, you're
now you
returning it," because I did it within 24 hours. I did it in like a few hours. They're like, you're returning it to, and like, you gotta purchase a different one at a different color with your old trade-in. That's all I did.
I like the fact that they're catering to, or it seems like that they're trying to cater to, one, bigger families that have more kids, because most people have more than one child, and you're gonna have a 7 and a 9-year-old fighting over who can play the game. And so what they literally just gave you was, oh, wait till your birthday, we'll get you guys something else. They buy them a whole nother Switch, and then they can just separate the kids out. Or then it's something that they can now take with them on road trips and family vacations and stuff like that.
Let's say
they're catering more towards the family
demographic.
aspect.
Yeah, like let's say honestly, I feel like it's targeting people like you guys. You're married, you're young, and let's say you have kids. Again, you don't have to have your kids.
And we're not going to want to share.
Exactly. You're going to have your Switch, and the prospect of buying another Switch or 2 more Switches for your kids, that's $600 minimum.
Yeah.
buying brand new. If you buy them used, it's a little bit cheaper, but again, that's semantics.
Yeah, but that's still like at max. It's $600.
You're spending like $600. Now, to buy 2 Switch Lites and a game each falls slightly underneath that
and like
price.
you save a whole light right there.
Yeah, 2 Switch Lites, $400. Then 2 games, let's say used games, because obviously you're gonna buy a used game because you already know what they're gonna play. If you want to play a certain game, you can just get a used one.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to buy them Legend of Zelda, you're not going to buy them Skyrim, you're probably going to buy them either Pokemon or Mario Odyssey, which you can get used for like $50. That's $500 for 2 Switch Lites and 2 games, opposed to 2 big Switches, which would eventually need new Joy-Cons, because the kids broke them, and the game cartridges, which is, again, 2 sets of new Joy-Cons.
And like at least for this, like now, like people don't have to worry about like having to like have like the the Joy-Cons like around their wrist anymore.
I mean,
So
you
you
can't
save on
play
that.
certain games like 1-2 Switch, but they said that
No, you can, but you need
would
to
have
attach
to
the-
get the Joy-Cons.
You gotta
and, like,
NFC the Joy-Cons
yeah.
still. You can still connect other Joy-Cons, so you can still play Mario Kart, Mario Party, Super Smash Bros. You can still do all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just a smaller screen, and it doesn't
It's
seem...
smaller screen, and there's gonna be one person holding the screen while you're trying to play right next to them.
Unless you have one of these that I got when I
Or-
bought Kid Icarus.
or-
That's how
Or
old
like
this is.
Okay, but like
Kid Icarus for the 3DS? I
Even
bought it
with
brand new.
that-
That's when I got it.
no, but even with that, your hands will be right here, so you're just like kind of blocking their
Yeah,
view.
someone still has to hold on to the system to play the main system.
So it does become a little thing of like it kind of ruins the multiplayer on one Switch aspect, because like then
I
like
don't think
you
they're
can no
really-
longer put like your Switch up and play with like 2 different people on one screen going right there.
Oof, excuse me.
I mean,
That's
if
the
you're-
only downside, but I'm not really worried about it.
If you're gonna take a Switch to the party, we're gonna take the one that has the dock that you can just hook up to the TV,
yeah.
anyways. And then you'll have other people playing the light
You have pen on your
around who
face.
aren't. Yeah, I know.
Okay, just make sure.
That's because I've been coloring.
It's alright. But like I said, if they could do the whole, like, with the DS, they did, oh, you only need 1 game cartridge to play with everyone else type thing for, like, Mario Party and Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Like, alright, you could do that with the main Switch system, and the Switch Lites will act as their own controllers. Sales right there. Because I know for a fact I could just get, like, 2 Switch Lites and call it a good day. A good day. Because then I could just go to your house with, you have your Switch Lite, I have my Switch Lite, you have your main system. That's 3 people right there.
Yeah.
And, like, getting enough Joy-Cons for everyone to play gets expensive.
It does.
Because I have 2 Pro controllers and 3 sets of Joy-Cons, aside from my regular. That, in total, is a lot more than I'd like to admit that I spent.
Yeah, and that was your own.
That was my own decisions, too.
That was your own decision too.
That's like
I'm
30.
pretty sure that we have covered a lot in just like it.
I told you
this podcast.
I could make this one thing last a long time.
Well, let us know on
Let us know on Twitter.
on the Twitter,
On
and
Twitter
tweet us
at KOKT
KOKT
cast.
Jinx, personal
and
Jinx, no
let
black
us
magic, Jinx,
know-
knock on wood.
and let us know what your feelings are about the new Pokemon game and the new additions, and the new peeps, and the new Pokemons, and the new moves, and the new Switch Lite.
Yeah, let us know your thoughts. Like, there's a lot that could be covered. We can talk about outside of this, but we can always share our thoughts later.
And let us know what you want to hear from us next. If there's something you want us to discuss, different games, different genres, different animes, anything nerdy, really.
Yeah, no. If you want to talk card games, if you want to talk comic books, if you want to talk manga, anime, video games, trust me, I can cover a lot of things, personally.
And I can bullshit a lot of things.
And trust me,
Steven can research a lot of things.
we talk about ordinary stuff that no one really gives a shit about. But on that, we're going to wrap up for this podcast. And thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. Make sure to tweet at us at either at KOKTcast or at the Nerdy07 at the Nerdy Sparrow. You don't have no numbers,
No
right?
No, it's just the Nerdy
Number.
Sparrow. Very
All right.
straightforward.
Or at Nerdy Potato 017. We have been the Knights of the Kitchen Table. Have yourself a great day, guys.
Love each other and yourselves.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
I gotta sneeze.